I said this with the Mets. The Mets are going as far as their superstars are going to take them. Milwaukee's built a little bit different. They have one legit superstar. William Contreras is on the rise. The Jackson Churios are on the rise. But this is an MVP. And he does a lot of things well. I know he didn't have a good Saturday and Sunday, but Friday he went bonkers. So pause this for me real quick before we get into these ABs. Bring up the first board, the season splits. First 67 games, he was scuffling. 231, he had the bombs, 13 home runs, the on-base, 317 slug. He has been on fire last 50 games. 314 with 12, a 381 on-base percentage, and a 546 slug. And it was, Friday was a year to the day he had surgery on his back. He was actually having a monster 2024. And then the back bit him. He ended up having surgery on it, and then came back this spring training. And he has been on fire for the Milwaukee Brewers. So I want to take you through Friday's ABs and show you what he does really well. And he's a sneaky base stealer as well. And he just knows that he's going to get the kitchen sink from Nick Martinez. Okay? So run that back for me real quick. He got fastball away, curveball, then changeup. He doesn't deviate. Run this pitch for me. Run it back one time, and at foot contact, can you pause it? He's got the toe tap working, and then run this. Pause. Now slow click it forward. Stop. What I love about Christian Yelich, and we'll get into some boards, the ability to drive the ball up the middle the other way. Yes, on the off-speed stuff and on some count leverage stuff, he can pull it with the best of them. But his rhythm to his swing, you can tell there's a lot of moving parts. He's trying to work the ball up the middle the other way. And this is Nick Martinez trying to come in with a two-seamer and leaves it just a little bit out over the plate, and he's able to drive this opposite field. Keep going. Then he gets the little knock, 93. No one's able to make the play. He ends up on second base. And he's going deep again here. Left on left. Ball down, heater away. Gets the call. Non-competitive heater outside. And you see him trying to stay through these pitches. You see him right there. He eliminates pull side off a guy like Suter because it's so funky unless he hangs himself something breaking that he can get out and around on. Landing square. I mean, I didn't think he got it.
I didn't think he got it either. And
that ball's crushed.
Like 10 rows up.
Look at him.
Happy
6'5", lanky. Yeah, give it to me. WRC plus leaders. Since the start of 2024, Ohtani, Marte, we're going to talk about him a little bit later, but there's Christian Yelich at 137. Wow. And it's been nonstop. The opposite field power has been nonstop for him. Brewers are legit. I don't know what you get from Mizorowski come postseason time, but this lineup finds a way to bear down on you. They force you to play fundamentally solid baseball. They have enough weapons, arms-wise, to get it done. They're not waltzing into the postseason thinking any other thing than going to the World Series. I mean, that pitch is, you got to understand something. Run that back for me real quick. This pitch is middle in, and he's driving this like a 2-iron cut shot, oppo, into his bullpen. Run that back for me real quick. You want to stay here? All right. Run this back. Yeah. So go to the toe tap. Pause. Whatever you got to do at home as a young kid, you have to find some way to engage this backside, the inside of this back hip, the inside of this back knee, whether that's a toe tap that kind of trips your mind to think that way, whether that's a leg kick. We can't be static and crashing forward. There's one guy in the game who does that, Cody Bellinger, and he still kind of gets into his back hip a little bit. You see him get into his backside, so bring up those boards. Slugging percentage leaders to the opposite field, and Nick Kurtz was leading off yesterday, by the way, which was crazy. Aaron Judge, Yelich. Think we got a hot change here? Most opposite field home runs this season. Aaron Judge, Yandy playing in Steinbrenner Field. Nick Kurtz, obviously, is on there. And then Christian Yelich. And one thing I don't think people truly realize, and you can tell he's healthy if we get back into it, he's sneaky stealing bags again. He finds a way. I thought it was interesting last night on the plane watching a Mets game that Soto's almost got 20 bags.
Yeah, he does.
He actually, Max is in my ear saying he got 20 last night.
He's the only with 30 home runs and 20 stolen bags, I think.
Here we go. 25-plus homers, 15-plus stolen bases, and a 125 OPS plus or better this season. Ohtani, Soto, Carroll, PCA, Buxton, Ramirez, Wood, and Christian Yelich.